Hey everybody, how you doing? I know I've been doing a lot of this. You're probably sick of him by now, but I'm not. I like having him on here. I'm here with one of my friends. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
Oh, you know I'm doing pretty good with the news I got right here in my hand. Mike Weber, I posted a video about him, I believe it was yesterday, how he needed an MRI. Well, it seems like everything's going to be okay with him. And now that's great news because Mike Weber, I really like this guy. He was a big steal. He was projected to go, what, somewhere in the 3rd or 4th round, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And somehow we got him in the later 7th round. So something there tells me that this is a pretty big steal. He's going to be a great backup for none other than the best running back in the NFL, Ezekiel Elliott. And I believe he's going to be, with him being okay, I think with a little bit of experience, he's going to be really great, a great, solid backup, a missing piece that we haven't had really since the 90s with Emmitt Smith, Tommy Age, Daryl the Moose Johnston. I mean, we got a lot of great guys on this team. You know, they didn't like calling Tony Pollard a gadget kind of guy. I don't know why. I think he is, really. I mean, kick returns, slot receiver, running back, kind of an Alvin Kamara kind of type dude for Tony Pollard. Am I right on that a little bit?
Yeah, I would definitely agree with you there. He could really do anything, and I wouldn't just classify him as a running back. I would have Weber, who is alright, thankfully, as Zeke's prime backup, and then
Yeah.
Pollard just as a scat back, really anywhere, screens, at the backfield,
Yeah.
screen, slot, really whatever.
Right. I mean, go ahead.
I was just saying that whatever Kellen can do with him as he's creative, so.
That's another thing I'll get into later. But we know that Ezekiel Elliott, the best running back, I'm going to point that out again, the best running back in the NFL. All right? Stay with me here. Ezekiel Elliott is a great power back. Okay? We know that. He's fast. He's been getting better with catching the balls, too. And he's great out of the backfield. He's got a great step. That game against the Steelers in 2016, his rookie year, we really saw how Ezekiel Elliott really was. That was like one of my favorite games of all time. I don't know if you agree with that, but when the Cowboys played the Pittsburgh Steelers, do you remember that?
Yeah, and then Zeke got the last second touchdown. That was probably one of my favorite games too.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. And that, I think it was a 75-yard screen, little throw to Ezekiel Elliott from Dak, just tossed it up to him. He went for, I believe it was 75 yards, if I'm not wrong on that. Getting chased and still, just sweeping through everybody. And he did the same thing against the 49ers. So, Zeke, one of the most complete backs in the NFL. He can run, he can hurdle, he can catch. I love him. And Tony Pollard is going to be kind of like an Alvin Kamara type deal. And Mike Weber is going to be, I think Mike Weber is a great power back. Almost like an Emmitt Smith type deal, but kind of more of a Daryl Johnston. If people remember who Daryl the Moose Johnston was. If you don't know who the Moose is, look him up right now. You know who he is. Right?
What?
You know who Daryl the Moose Johnston is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fullback in the 90s, that cat, he was great.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Exactly. Now, I like Mike Weber a lot. I'm happy that he's okay. I'm happy that everything came back positive. What do you have to say on Mike Weber's situation, Ezekiel Elliott, Tony Pollard? What do you have to say on that? I'd love to hear your take.
Mike Weber, obviously, he was great. He's already, he actually even practiced the day after, so he's definitely already, if he can practice in something that doesn't really matter, so that's great that he's already. Pollard's going to be used as a little gadget back, scat
I do too. Now, people making the argument how Zeke isn't the best running back in the NFL, well, let me point this out to you. The Cowboys' offensive line this year, it wasn't that good. It really wasn't. I think it's going to take a step up this year. Well, Zeke had a lot more carries than Saquon. Well, you know what? Does it really matter? Because I think Zeke's averaging just around the same. We also played a lot tougher teams this year than the Giants did, if I'm not wrong on that. Zeke also has had 3 years of wear and tear on him. Zeke also has had film study on him. See what I'm getting at here? Saquon's a rookie. He should do good. Okay? Ezekiel Elliott, when he was a rookie, see what happened? They didn't have film on him. And last year, he was suspended for 6 games. He would have led the league in rushing then, too. He's led the league in rushing 2 out of 3 years, and one of those years, he's missed a game. He's missed 6 games the last year. Zeke has never played full 16 games. He could have this year, and he could have in 2016. He just didn't play in those. Because we already locked up the NFC East. He didn't need to play. We didn't want to get him hurt. Okay? That's all I have to say on Ezekiel Elliott. Zeke is becoming a more diverse back. And you know what would help? You know what would really help Zeke out a lot? I think you'll agree with me on this. Having better play calling that isn't just every play. Okay, that'll work. Run up the middle. Run it up the middle. 1st and 15. Run up the middle. 3rd and 30. Run up the middle. You can agree with me on this. That if we had better play calling, our players would be doing a lot better than they are, because I was predicting some of the plays that we were calling right off the couch, watching the TV, watching, what are we doing? This is a run up the middle, this is a screen to Zeke on 3rd and 20. I don't know what we were doing, okay? Now, I think Kellen Moore is going to do a lot better than Scott Linehan did. I'm not trying to throw shade at Scott Linehan, but I can't get over how bad the play calling was. And I can't get over the fact that our players are getting crucified because, the play calling doesn't suit what they do best. You got anything to add?
Yeah, I definitely agree on all that. I mean, no shade to Scott Linehan. He was terrible. I mean, I think I could have done a better job. Kellen Moore is certainly going to do a much better job, for sure. And also to add to Zeke, when he missed 6 games last year, 6 games, he was under 100 yards away from 1,000 yards and was top 10 in the league in rushing. Also, another thing on Saquon, yeah, he had a great rookie year. So did Zeke. He has to back it up and continue.
Exactly. Now, since you mentioned Kellen Moore, I'll get into this a little bit. Zeke, Dak, everybody on the offense has said that they like him, that he brings a lot of stuff to the team. And he even said that he wants to, this is a quote right from him. I'm reading right from him. A lot of different looks. Okay, I'm sold. I don't need to see anything. I'm sold. If he'll bring a lot of different looks to the offense, I'm sold. All right? Even 3 different looks is better than what we had last year. No offense to Scott Linehan, because I have to respect him, okay? I got to respect him. He's a coach in the NFL. You got to respect him. But I was calling out the plays. We didn't use any different looks. Any at all. And the one play that we did use a different look, you know who called that play? Amari Cooper. That was against the Philadelphia Eagles on what should have been a game-winning touchdown. That should have been a game-winning touchdown. There was only 2 minutes left in that game. And Amari Cooper went for a long ball. He even told Dak, I'm going to change the play. I'm doing it. They covered me on this route millions of times. I got to change something up here. He went and changed it up. 75-yard touchdown. See what happens? Okay. A lot of different looks. To me, that means we're going to do better. We're going to have all these different players coming in at every different direction. We're going to be doing all kinds of reverses, QB sneaks, anything that will work. You know, Jason Garrett also called the game against the Jags for play calling. I wonder what the score of that game was. Why don't you go look it up? The score of the Jags-Cowboys game? Why don't you look it up? Because I believe it was somewhere around 30. We scored around 40 points, somewhere in there.
It was 40-7.
Okay then. Thanks a lot for proving me wrong. but you gotta see something there. With the talent that we had on this team, we didn't even have Amari yet. Alright? With the talent we had on this team, we could have scored 40 points against one of the best defenses in the NFL. I rest my case. Go ahead. Now's your time. You can talk all you want. I'm done.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you there. One thing about that is when Dak and Amari can call a play that gives us a touchdown against a pretty good defense, then you know what this offensive coordinator can do. That shows we have the talent to have big plays on offense, to be successful on offense, and really just have a great record. People forget how great our defense really is. I mean, we had a top 3 defense this year. Got D-Law, added Robert Quinn, Tristan Hill, Malik Collins, and Tom Woods. Obviously, our 2 great linebackers, Jalen, LB, got Cheon Byron, Xavier Woods. People underestimate our defense. And if we can just have an average offense to go along with that, which I think will be far more than average with Zeke Dak, Amari, our new people, Pollard, whoever, our great offensive line is going to be better than last year. Frederick coming back, Smith, Martin, McGovern, everyone, Connor, Williams. Witten coming back, we got Gallup, Cobb. We're just talent loaded, and I think we're really going to make this Super Bowl.
Oh, God. I forgot about Jason Witten. He's going to be back to help out, too. He's going to be back. People forgot how good of a blocker Jason Witten really was.
Yeah.
I think we're going to do great this year. I think a lot of people are hating on the Cowboys just because it's the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, come on. If we're being realistic, people are giving us 9 wins. Really?
Yeah,
9?
it's just ridiculous. I don't know.
9 wins with this team? It's insane. It's insane. Cowboys, all the way. I don't say this. I'm tough on this team. I really am. If you stuck around, I was really hard on this team. I've said a lot of things about this team and said that, no, we can't make the Super Bowl. We ain't good enough. Well, you know what? I've said that in the past 2 years. I've never said the Cowboys can make the Super Bowl my whole life. I've never been confident enough that we could. Well, this year I think we're going to bring home 6. If you don't like it, tough luck. That's my opinion. I think it's going to happen. I think this team is good enough to win. I think we're going to win 12, 13 games this year. I think we're going to make the playoffs. I think we're going to win the division. I think Dak is going to prove everybody, every little doubter wrong. Okay? I think John Kitna, he's just a quarterback. I think he's going to help Dak on his accuracy because that's what he needs to work on the most because he's not great in accuracy yet. You'll look at it, he really isn't that bad. I think he's going to help him out with that. I think this team's going to make it far enough, and I think if we get rolling and we get hot, well, I think we ain't going to give up like we did last year. I think we have the pieces to make it far enough this year. That's all I have to say. You have anything else you want to add before I say good night and goodbye?
Not really. I just agree with you there, and I don't know
Cowboys on 3. 1, 2, 3, Cowboys. Now, if you guys aren't knowing, if you guys stuck around till here, I want to give a big shout out to you. I'm doing a jersey giveaway as soon as I hit 1,000 subscribers. All you gotta do, like the video, subscribe, and comment done. And you'll be instantly entered into a jersey giveaway. Any jersey of your choice. I'll see you guys later. Peace off.